Hey guys, what's up? TSK here, and you're watching another Fire Emblem Heroes video. Thank you so much for joining me for today. So, the first thing I want to do, well, I guess the main thing in this video, is to talk about this little dilemma that I have. So, it's been a while since I've done a summoning video for you guys, and as you can see, I've got 103 orbs. I'm not done collecting orbs because June, it just became June. It's the first today, so all of the I guess standard monthly quests that they have been released, and so I've been working my way through those. So I will have I guess around 110 or so, maybe a little bit more by the time I actually do the summoning session. So hopefully we'll be able to do some damage. 100 is a great number for a summoning video, especially for free to play. It's hard to get orbs as a free to play player. But the issue that I have is going to be which banner, right? So last time, if you guys were with me for the Hero Fest banner, actually this was 2 times ago because I think I came out afterwards. So anyway, the Hero Fest banner, I had, I think, the most orbs that I've summoned with, like 120 or whatever it was. And we ended up just getting 1 5-star, and that 5-star wasn't even a 5-star focus. You remember, it was our buddy Merrick right here, who we got. So, you know, he was helpful in certain ways for the Narcian. I think I used him with Narcian when he came back, and some other things have been helpful because he's plus defense. I believe that's plus defense. So he ends up being kind of tanky from the physical side, not so much as from the resistance side, as you see here. But anyway, so we got that. It was unfortunate because, of course, I was trying to get Hector because Hector is broken in so many different ways. But anyway, I think the issue that I had there was that I wasn't focused in summoning, right? So since all of the heroes were so great, I just picked stones from every color, I think, except for colorless. This time I'm going to be focused in, I want to be focused in on Azura here, because it'd be great. If you're new to Fire Emblem Heroes, basically she has a weapon that gives her an advantage against sword users, an even greater advantage than she normally has, and then of course she's able to rejuvenate your allies. So they move, she can allow them to move again or attack again or whatever. So it's extremely useful. I already have my blue slot is basically already filled with Spring Lucina. She's right here, but I can have 2 blue spots here. I really do enjoy her. She's basically like my version of Lind, because I wasn't able to get Lind, and she's pretty cool because she's unique in the Spring Festival event. But anyway, so the goal is going to be this. So I'm basically going to be pulling, I believe, from blues only. But see, also the thing here, if you look at this, the percentages for 5-star actually are in favor of green for this banner, Titania and Cecilia. And I'm interested in those 2 as well because they could be great supports for my Eldigan / Xander. So Eldigan I've had forever. I've talked about him before. But I have a Xander in here. He's only level 3 because I don't think I was able to do the 4-star version. He's somewhere in here. But I've been talking about bringing him up to level 5, and I will eventually do that. So I want to make sure that he has proper support, because right now, I don't see where he is right now. But right now, Xander, oh, here he is. But right now, my Xander and Eldigan would be supported by this, was it Gunther? I believe, yeah, Gunther, excuse me. And he's just, his speed is so terrible. It'd be okay if his resistance was bad, because so many axe users' resistances are terrible, except for Camilla. But his speed is also terrible. So it's really hard as a support because he gets doubled all the time. Even as a physical, his defense is decent. But again, if he's being doubled all the time, his utility is down. So Cecilia, I think I have a lower version of her. I'm not exactly, I think she's speedy enough. She's faster than him. So there's that, and she brings some, she's able to attack from the magic side, which it will complement the physical side of Eldigan or Xander. And then, oh, here she is now. And then, of course, Titania has a whole bunch of speed. So she basically does all the things that Gunter can't. So having a 5-star of either of those would be great as support. I prefer Titania, you know, because I'll be able to put Hone Cavalry, inherit that on her, and it'd be great to have them both together. But as I mentioned before, it's important to focus. So I don't know if I'm going to do only blues and ignore the greens, or do blues and greens. And then of course you have this too. You know, the Bridal Blessings summoning session, excuse me, the banner. And from what I could tell from the units that I looked at, of course, blue and colorless are going to be the focuses on here. So if you see something else, I wouldn't summon from red or green on this one. I actually think, and this is normally not the case, but I believe that the colorless should be what you should focus on, or at least what I would be focusing on, because of Cordelia. Her stats are really high, so she's definitely a good option. Keda has a lot of speed. And then the Lance user, I don't really have a whole lot to say about her, but Lynn has the no counter ability. I think she has 2. Like if she attacks, the unit can't counterattack, and then she also has like a regular skill, like they can't counterattack or something like that. So there's a lot of like cancellation of counterattack debuff type things that Lynn has going on. And she comes with Rehabilitate, because everyone knows that that's basically the best healer ability. So if you don't like that, and you, I don't know, you get 2, or you just don't care as much about Lynn, I don't know why. I've been trying to get a regular Lynn, but you know, why not try and get a Bridal Lynn? It's even better. So I'm kind of torn. But I think since this is ending earlier, I'm going to summon from this one, I guess, and just pour everything in there. And then hopefully by the time this expires, I'll have amassed like maybe, you know, maybe, I don't know, 40 more orbs. That's kind of wishful thinking. I don't think I'm going to get 40 extra orbs out of it. But maybe I'll get lucky, you know, because of the terrible luck I've had before. And maybe I'll get Azura early. If I get Azura early, I'll forget about the support and then just try and pull colorless from this and hope for the best. I think that's what's going to happen, because I can stay with Gunter. He doesn't have to have a support. And if I have Azura, that's support in itself, because he can move twice even though he won't get buffs or anything. So, you know, it's kind of just something I want to do. Again, when you're free to play, you're trying to work with what you've got. You know, it's not a whole lot of, you know, a whole lot of customization you can do, because you're limited with respect to your heroes and this, that, or the other. But again, once I finish all these with all these orbs and stuff like that, I'll be able to get, like I said, it'll be, you know, it's definitely going to be under 120, because I think I already started hacking into the orbs that I can get, and they don't give you a whole lot, you know, but it's a little something. You get something for doing the training tower. You get something randomly for cavalry, defeating cavalry. So it'll probably be somewhere around like 115 or maybe a little less. And then they brought the special orbs back. Well, I've already accepted them, but the 2 orbs per day. And I think that lasts until the 6th. Yeah, until that banner, the weapon triangle banner ends. I believe. I could be wrong about that. But anyway, so that's kind of what we're looking at. I do believe that I will be summoning. My next video most likely will be summoning from this. And again, that will be uploaded probably on probably on the 6th, because it'll be in the morning when this expires, so like early in the 3 in the morning. So I'll probably have it uploaded for you guys on that day. If not, it'll probably be the 7th, and then we'll go from there. Hopefully, would have summoned some wonderful things, you know. Hopefully. I mean, again, with 100 orbs. I've done the simulations and stuff before. You know, you're not really guaranteed anything at all. That's kind of what scares me from even becoming a pay-to-play, because I don't pay to play any of these types of games anyway. I don't even really buy DLC content for console games, but it's just discouraging, you know, if you put a whole bunch of money down, you know, $75, I think is 140 orbs. So just assume that I was pay-to-play, and I paid, you know, when I do this thing, that I paid, you know, $55 or whatever the equivalent would have been. So, and then see what we get, and then see if it's worth it. So we'll talk about that again on that video. But thank you guys for joining me, and stay tuned for the summoning video, which will be coming out soon on the dates that I mentioned before. Have a great day. Bye-bye.